What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I mean way up. DJ Seale
Yeah.
is joining us today, and Armanii is
go on.
here. And you really got it popping right now, so super lit.
Yeah.
And before we even get started, I just want to say we've been watching everything that's been happening in Jamaica with Hurricane Melissa and the after effects of that. One thing that I noticed that was amazing is how much people have been coming together. And I know you were out there, so can you just talk about your experience and seeing everything and the devastation that happened?
It was life. I wouldn't say life changing, but it was, from my perspective, it was sad to see. Because, I know what my country supposed to look like. And then on the phone doesn't do it justice. But in person, it brings you like in an emotional state. Because it's like, wow, this is sad, But as you said, there's a lot of hands on board, to help. I'm glad that Jamaica is loved all around the world because we're just being helped from every angle possible. Of course, I had to go out there and do my piece because, that's where my main support comes from. And without them, I wouldn't really be here. So I think we're going to bounce back. Well, I know we're going to bounce back. It's Jamaica. We've been through worse. We've been through stuff. And we've always, managed to come up out the rubble. So we'll be all right. Yeah,
and you're hosting, Seale is hosting an actual event.
Yeah, benefit concert going on the 16th December. Lodge Up, King Yellow Man on the set, Red Fox, Screechy Dan, Johnny Osborne.
Yeah, so
it's gonna go down, man. It's gonna
everything that people can do. And I want to say, I saw your video for Champion, and you start off the album with Champion.
Yeah.
And that is a love letter to Jamaica. But one thing you did, you had a budget for the video, but instead of using that, I just want you to break down the whole series of events that happened when you were filming that video.
Oh, so we got a budget for the video. I was like, I'll just use the budget to help rebuild. Because there's really no houses in the western end, like 90% no roofs and stuff. So I feel like I'll feel better to know that somebody had a house or has a house. Like they could go back and restart and start fresh again. So I just used the budget. We got all the material we asked what she needed. She told us. We got it all. We went down there. It was like a 3-hour drive. But we made it through. We got lost for for like 3 hours too. We got lost, but I said, all right, we gotta find this place. Found her. She was so grateful. Brought tears to my
I thought
eyes,
that
man.
was such a dope video, like to be able to see that, because it really captured the moment of everything that's happening, but also the coming together, like I was saying earlier, of people who are like really looking at. I remember seeing people at hotels that were staying there just coming together to try to rebuild and work on that. And I know it's a long process that has to happen now, and that's why they've been encouraging people, because tourism is a big deal. And so I just want to encourage people who go there for vacation, also make sure you help out.
Yeah, 'cause the thing is, though, Jamaica is loved.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect thing about the country, It's loved. So I feel like we're going to be back in no time, for sure.
All right, now let's get into some of your background and your life
Yeah.
and how Armani's even sitting here today as what people are saying is one of like the next generation, up there. I saw you were at the Caribbean Music Awards, which I know was an amazing experience, but you grew up in Jamaica,
Yeah.
right? And what did you think your life was going to be like? You didn't think you were going to be an artist?
It was always in the back of my mind, but, the default settings like pilot, police, soldiers, growing up in the Caribbean, that's what the parents expect for us, It's a book, always in the books, gotta be books. So being an artist wasn't really on the top of the list until I got my first job. I was like, no, I can't do this.
What was that?
Golden Crust.
Oh, shout out to Golden Crust.
Yeah, good
My guy
patties,
Darren Hawthorne.
Yeah, shout out to them, But it was just like, I was like waking up at 6 and it was cold. I was like, no.
We appreciate you because I love Golden Crust.
I love Golden Crust. Beef patty, yeah.
How many beef patty and cocoa bread you sell?
I was in the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm cool how to cook.
Yeah, me, I'm Jamaican. Only boy in a Jamaican.
Wait, you boil fish and tire rim?
Huh?
You boil fish in the tire rim?
No. Not that far,
Okay, so Golden Crust was the first job.
Yeah.
And so you were like, this is not for me.
Nah. So what I actually did, I worked and then I used the pay to pay for my first music video.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out of here, like somewhere. And then I just started. I had only an iPhone 6 and a wire, band lab, recorded. Took me 2 months to mix each song, but I was like, I'm gonna.
That's determination.
Yeah.
What was the first video?
But it's called Vengeance. Yeah, it was my first ever like EP. Like I had no songs out. I just dropped that EP. I was like, okay, I just wanted to feel how it felt to go on the DSPs and see my picture and stuff. So I was like, let me just drop an EP.
How did it feel for you?
Yeah, I felt like an artist with my 2 listeners,
Yeah, because I have to imagine. First of all, I think that's so dope that you went on your own, did your own money, put it all your own resources, put this EP out with no like real support or anything. And so that's why I was wondering. At that point, are you like, this is for me, or does it feel discouraging that you're like, how do I get people to listen to this?
Well, for me, I always loved music, and I feel like my talent has spoken for itself, whether I blew up or not. I always had people around me that knew I was gonna make it, and then I met my manager, and then from there we just came up with a plan like we're gonna move back to Jamaica and start all over again, and then we're here.
Mm-hmm. And I saw that you were singing a Romain Virgo song.
Yeah.
Which Romain Virgo song was it when the teacher was like, you can sing?
I think it was him and Christopher Martin had a song. It's called Chatty Chatty or something like that. Yeah.
I love that.
Chatty Chatty. But it was one of the persons I grew up listening to. So I know his whole catalog, because my mom also being a pastor, I couldn't really listen to
and he's like a really nice guy too. I follow his YouTube and his family and everything and his wife. Yeah. I think it's so dope how he always like highlights, his family and what that's like. Because sometimes people can think in the music business, old school, that it's better to be like a player. You don't want people to know you have a relationship, but he's always been highlighting that.
Yeah, he's a good person. To me, he's one of the legends before my generation. To me,
right.
Like he really made it possible for us to be like, okay, we're gonna sing, and no matter what, because I think he blew up off a singing show, Rising Stars.
Yeah, Christopher Martin.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, so that just gave me motivations. Like if they could do it, I could do it.
So, and you actually won a competition also. So how did that change things?
I was like, okay, I'm gonna just take it serious, because I tried to do track. Well, I was good at it. I did track. I did the school. I was smart. Mm-hmm. I was like, but music just always, it was like calling me. So I was like, instead of just ignoring it, I just embraced it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, so far things seem like they're going really well for you.
Thank God, man.
and another thing that we were talking about earlier is you have a lot of different influences when it comes to your music, because you can sing, but I also, clearly with the Fiesta song, that was an influence. And I know you were like, how did
that even come about? Because it's originally a R. Kelly beat. Now it's the Fiesta rhythm.
What's funny about the beat? The beat was sent to me. It's called Fiesta, but the Fiesta that I knew was the Elephant Man Fiesta.
Oh,
I was about the beanie.
Nah,
or even Vitamin S.
Nah, it was the Elephant Man. So
okay.
I ain't know. So when I came up with a hook and the hook is saying Fiesta, I was referring to the beat's name. So when everybody was telling me you sampled R. Kelly, I'm like, no, I sampled Elephant Man.
That is hilarious.
So when I went, I was like, wow, I really. Yeah, that was people didn't know that. But it took me like 10 minutes to make the song.
Dang.
10 minutes?
Yeah, it was, because it was just and that's why I don't put or overthink my music, because it's like I never know what's gonna, go.
It sounds so easy though.
Did you know it was gonna, did you feel like this is it? And cause, sometimes there's people around, they in the studio, they're like, this is fire, this is a song. Like you could tell by people's reactions. Yeah,
I sent it to my friends and my people. It was like, this is fire, but they didn't hear it while I was recording it, because I record by myself. Everybody got to get out of the room.
Always, still to this day.
Yeah, I record myself. My whole album I recorded myself.
Most people don't do that. I feel like most people like to have people around, get some feedback, just chill. That's why it takes them so long and costs so much. It's
different because you could be in the studio and then somebody you hit a wrong note and then somebody lets out a. It's like, all right, now I don't want to do it no more. So I just try to make sure none of that happens. So I just kick everybody out. My manager doesn't even hear the songs until I'm ready to drop them more. Recently, I sent them an unreleased list.
Okay, that's actually really dope. Yeah. Were you even familiar with the R. Kelly version? Because you're a lot younger, so I'm like, maybe you never even heard it.
I was like, okay. It wasn't until it was after, because after the preview went out, the producer said to me, we should add like that. I was like, what's that from? And then he played. I was like, this is the song? Yeah, so
he knew
that was my
You might have second guessed it too if you would have known that. You might have been like, oh, because some people would have thought it was controversial,
right?
And so maybe it's better you didn't know.
Man, it's music for me. I don't go into controversy like that.
So speaking of it just being music for you, you also have a drill record. A sexy drill record, You and I.
Yeah.
So it's like, what goes to your mind when you're just picking out rhythms? It's just whatever speaks to you at the time, or?
I like my beat choices are something important to me because I know the core of it could be dancehall, but also I wanted to be relatable to like anybody in the room, you know.
Right.
Like for example, New York, sexy drill at that time, Cash Cabin was at the peak,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Still.
like Rum Punch, all that. I was like, I need something in this area, where it's like I could be playing in the New York areas. So it's like I seen sexy drill, I was like, let me just make a song, but keep the core of it dancehall. So at that time, I was locked in. I was like, okay, I got to get something in New York airspace.
Okay, so first time I heard that record, I was with a lady friend, shout to Nani, and she was
I'm
like,
happy for you.
"Thank you." She tells me all the time, like, "Yo, Armanii makes music for the bad bitches." So, like, is that your motivation all the time?
What, girls? 85%.
80, just 85?
Yeah.
No more?
You know, the other percentage is just gonna be life.
Yeah, and also look, guys like you who can relate to, you know, going through things and.
Hey, if you wanna get the girls with you, man, just play some Armanii in the car, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you know, I know your mom is a pastor.
Yeah.
So she must be really proud because your music also, I feel like, is not like dirty necessarily. It's
It is sometimes, you know. But that's the thing.
It could be worse.
That's the other percentage, you know what I'm telling you about? To keep it clean and, you know, but females to me are the best consumers of music.
Mm-hmm.
And my fan base has been loyal to me since the start. So I just like to make them feel pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, when you get the women, boy, I feel like that's it. And I bet that's really fun at your shows because I know.
Fun. Friday, we have a show here on Friday, and it's going to be
crazy.
It's 2,000 people, and it's like 1,200 women.
Do you remember your first big performance? Like where you actually, it was you on the bill, advertised like Armani's performing, and you knew like, this is it?
Yeah. What was it? It was probably my first show that I kept. It was last year, December, I think.
As you know, it's so funny how recent that is, but how much you've blown up. Like, I know some people. Do you feel like it was quick? Because sometimes we don't know the groundwork that comes before that. But
I said it. I think I said this to my friends yesterday. It's like to people, it would probably be, oh, he blew up fast, but it's been years and years and years of work.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like for me, I wouldn't say I blew up fast because there's been moments where it's like I wanted to stop. It was like I'm tired. This. I'm comparing myself. I got to a point in my life. I'm comparing my music to other music. Like, but my music is better. This. But I had to focus. I was like, you got to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
But my journey, I feel like it's the perfect journey. You know, each year I just take a step, and that just helps with the longevity of my career instead of me just going and it's blowing up one year and then I'm just off the map.
It felt like this was a big year for you. But so you said last year was the first time you felt like this is it, it's happening.
Yeah.
Tell me about what that performance, where it was, like what was going on.
It was my show. It was my last EP release. I did a like a birthday party / EP release performance, and it just showed me that I actually had fans out there because they were excited. They were singing the songs back, and it was a good crowd. Other artists were there, and it's like I just felt recognized, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The same with any other performance. It's like the moment I don't think people understand. People singing back something you worked hard,
right,
over and over, listening over and over. The feeling of it is immaculate. So that just made me feel recognized.
And TikTok has also been really instrumental in having that fan base and people being familiar with you.
Yeah.
And so how long ago would you say you blew up on TikTok in comparison to that performance?
I blew up on TikTok 2020. Yeah.
It's a different feeling, right?
Yeah, because that, I wasn't even using the app for music. I just used it. My first TikTok blew up, got 1 million views. I won't lie, I was one of them that said, oh, TikTok is for girls. TikTok is for this. Because I was used to it being musically,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So when I used it and then I got 1 million views, I was like, I love TikTok.
Bring it on.
I love TikTok, you know? So that just made me create, that too helped my fan base because then I had a fan base from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I did was transform the TikTok fan base and turn them into my musical fans, and then they pushed my music.
Yeah, because it's one thing to have like a great following on TikTok, but then the music better be lit, because you don't want to be just a TikTok star and then people be like, oh, the music isn't. Yeah.
And you got the perfect, like, I want to say caption music. where like women making their get ready
Yeah.
videos in the background. All you got is BB Snapchat in the background, or
Yeah.
You and I, or Fiesta. It's like you
Tell you, man, you gotta let them
figured
feel
it out.
pretty.
Yo, definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Now you also are a father now.
Yeah.
So how old? You have a son?
Yeah, I have a son.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
How has that changed things for you?
It's a motivation. It's a new motivation for me. You know, now you have to make it. Like, you got a mouth to feed, you got a son to raise. I have to be a role model, you know? And it calmed me down and made me mature in ways that I was a loose cannon, and then still got maturing to do. I'm young, you know? But, because even so, I don't know how to, this is new to me, because, you know, I'm no pity party, but I never really know how to be a dad. I never had no dad. So it's like, I'm still learning and stuff.
Right.
So it's a great feeling, you know? I love my papa.
Do you know your father? Have you ever met him?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But he just wasn't that present.
Nah.
He's not trying to come around now?
Yeah.
That's what always happens, man. You know, that's the thing. How do you feel about that? Is that something
God bless him, man. You know? God bless him.
because sometimes it's like, okay, but all right.
Yeah.
We don't even want to talk about that anymore. But congratulations to you for being a dad and
Thank
being
you.
present and knowing that you got to make it. Sometimes the things that we feel like was not great in our lives is what's going to make us great.
Yeah, it's a lesson.
Yeah, in the future. All right, so now, in addition to all of this, I just want to talk about the new album, The Impact.
Yeah.
Is this on United Masters?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to understand like what's going, because there's so many conversations about deals and like what type of deals people should be signing and splits. What made you decide United Masters was the right way for you to go?
My free will and the creative process. You know, as I said, this is why I quit my job. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being this. I always have a vision. And instead of them having a vision for me, they just put my vision and give it steroids and just push it, you know? And that's what I like. They don't try to make it about them. Mm-hmm. They keep the artist as the leader and they surround me with a team that works best for me. I love my team, man.
Were there a lot of labels trying to come at you?
Yeah, like, because Fiesta was, when the summer hit, Fiesta, like, I had mad labels calling. Was like, they was offering what I wanted. It's like, it wasn't about the money for me. It was about
freedom.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to be, you know, a one and done. I want to make sure I'm a world star by the end of all of this.
You said you don't like being told what to do. How does that work in relationships?
You know, I wear the pants, you know, but also
guys who say that, I'm always like, how do you get in a relationship? Because y'all can be very like.
I'm not like, I feel like I have a leader, you know, leader mentality and a leader attitude. So it's not really hard. I'm not really a disrespectful leader, but you know, you gotta stay in line.
So like across like 4 or 5 songs, you reference Snapchat like 10 times. I'm like, how many of those you get in a day? That being said,
it's lit.
It's lit. It's lit.
Be careful what you send out.
Who, me? No, I don't send out nothing. You know.
All right, let's.
I don't even think I got Snapchat for real.
I can't believe you sat here and lied to us.
Nah, but me in relationships is a completely different person than me, you know, musically.
Right.
Music is a whole different Armanii, you know. That's Armanii with 2 eyes. In relationship, Armanii with 1 eye. Yeah.
He's like, you can tell me what to do. Because sometimes guys that are powerful in their business, they like to be kind of more chill at home.
The thing, that's the thing. I like being chill. Once I'm done with work, I'm inside. I'm either on the game with my son. That's really it. I don't really go outside. And I like my peace.
Thanks.
And if you're gonna bother that, you gotta go. You know, like,
I understand. It makes good music though.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's like it helps. It helps music, but then it gets draining because I don't want to be. Why do I have to explain? I don't know why she threw her bra on the stage. She did. You know,
it comes with it.
Yeah, it comes with it, and it's not a lot of people understand that. So I feel like for an artist, I have to be really picky with who, you know, I'm really sharing my space with and my heart. You know.
You know, you were at the Caribbean Music Awards. I was looking at some of the footage from that. So talk to me about that experience and how it was for you to be there. You were nominated, right?
Yeah, I won
You won.
The Impact Award, which is the name of my album too.
Congratulations.
Was that on purpose? Was that?
I don't know. No, it was to me, it's a full circle moment because I didn't announce the name of the album or anything.
So you already knew the name before you won the award?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I knew the name of my album before I announced it. So I won the award in August, and then I announced my album December.
That's wild. So you won the Impact Award, but already had the name of the album as the Impact.
Yeah.
And why is that the name of the album?
Because it's to me, it's gonna be very impactful. At least one song you're gonna be able to relate to. You know, like I have "Lose Your Love," which is a roots rock reggae song on it, the lead track, and
the video's coming out on Friday.
On Friday.
Period. Can't wait to see that.
So it's like a song where it's like, you know, you're in a barbecue, you have to hear Barrios Hammond, you have to hear.
Of course.
Yeah. So imagine hearing a new vibe. You know, it's the same playlist over and over. Then Armani's in there, and it's still the same vibe. It's gonna give me a, you know.
You gonna work with any older artists too? Because I know.
Yeah, I want to work with.
Culture.
Yeah, I want to. See, I love music, man. I work with everybody, you know. But I definitely want to work with like Barrios Hammond, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer. I work with them. You know.
All right.
Have you reached out to any of them, or how does that work?
Yeah, I have. You know, I have songs with them. I have a song with Egyptian, unreleased with Egyptian.
Egyptian.
Yeah, you know.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so it's like work behind the scenes is something that I'm not afraid to work with anybody. You know?
I like that you said that and paying homage, because sometimes people will be like, "Oh, older artists, you know, let the younger artists through." And
there's a thing like I don't think anybody can really stop what you're doing unless you stop what you're doing. You know, so I don't really pay attention to older artists. This. Yeah, it's cool. They gotta do. You did what you did already. Whatever you did is done. It's my time to do what you had the opportunity to do. So I'm not really. If you don't like my music, cool. 5 other people like it. Like 1,000 other people like it. So I just look at life like that instead
focus
of
on the love.
Yeah.
And it just feels like, you know, just thinking about everything that you've told us, I feel like there's a bigger picture for you, because I can see you're the type of person that thinks like 5 years from now, this is where I want to be. And I feel like it's not just music for you.
Yeah.
What are some other things that Armanii is dabbling in, or you feel like is on the horizon for you?
I want to act in a movie, you know?
I could see that.
Yeah, I want to be the one.
Shout to Part 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, Shot This Part 2. I want to model. I want to do it all, man. Yeah.
I can see that. You would be good at all of those.
I can see you streaming.
Streaming?
Yeah.
You know, I stream a little bit too on Twitch, but I don't really take it serious. But
why not?
Because I sing.
It is a big, streaming is a big commitment.
Yeah, it's a
you
big.
have to be consistent, and you have to really like build up that.
And as I said, once I'm inside, like my mood changes. I'm not a social butterfly, and then I be on stream, and then my social battery dies. I'm just looking at the camera like, okay,
What do I say?
what do I say?
It might work though.
No, your trailer was pretty awesome for the album too. And so are you very into chess? Because I see the chessboard and the.
It's just the idea and the thing about chess is what I'm really fond about. Like I know how to play it, not really more of a domino type of guy, you know? But
I play both.
Yeah, chess is really a mind thing. It's really a mind thing, and I feel like mental strength, like the champions, we have mental strength. You can't be drawn out, and so that's what chess represents for me. You know, mental strength and strategy. Yeah.
And then I saw in the trailer, you think people are ready for this?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
We about to find
Friday,
out.
you know. But I feel like it's my best work yet. I say that it's filled with different vibes. I have a song with bass swag on it, sexy drill.
Yeah.
Bass,
Oh, we heard that high class.
Yeah, high class. So it's gonna come over to anybody.
You got my girl Jada Kingdom, a nice sexy
yeah,
song.
Jada, hi.
There he goes.
Yeah.
You don't have a Snapchat, remember?
Nah, I don't.
Well, congratulations on everything that you have accomplished so far. This album, I think people are going to be ready for it, and I'm excited for the world to hear it. We got a little sneak preview, earlier on, but just love to see everything that you've been doing. Is there anything you want to have for last words for our listeners?
Stream the album when it comes out, man. I love you guys for the support and everything. And to the new listeners, my name is Armanii. And you can find me everywhere at ARMANIIMUSIQ.
And touring?
Yeah, we have a show. Actually, tour kicks off to Friday. Yeah, the 12th. The Loft, Brooklyn. Sold out.
Period.
Yeah, but you can probably come in the door and try to get a ticket. But we're sold out.
I know Brooklyn loves you. So
yeah, so we're going to go crazy Friday,
Where do you think you've had your best shows, like as far as your audience?
London.
London.
I love London. It's my favorite place to perform. London is, the vibe is different there. And then it would be New York second and probably Antigua third.
Ooh, okay, Antigua. Shout out to them. My family's from Montserrat, so you got to go to Antigua first.
Yeah.
I love Antigua.
Antigua's like a gateway, like a port to, everywhere.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you, man.